What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we've got a sweet sequence. It's a full body sculpt sequence using a booty band. I love booty bands because you can use this for core, for glutes. It's a great prop to have handy. Mine right now, this is a light to medium band. You can choose your resistance, whatever you need today. Listen to your body. Here we go. We're going to start at the back of the mat. You're going to take your arms all the way up to the sky on the inhale. Scoop the belly up and in. And on the exhale, you're going to drop down. Tailbone goes down and back in your beautiful squat. Your feet are wider than hip width here. Open up. Take a big breath in. You lengthen right back up. Exhale. Try to keep your arms long. Send the tailbone back down and back. Good. Take it all the way back up. Let's do a few more here. Allowing the body to sink into that effort. Big breath in, nice energizing breath. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Exhale, send it back. Give me one more. That's going to hold it. We're going to hold it all the way down at the bottom. So right here, take your arms right in front of your chest. Soften your shoulders. Make sure you're not curving through the spine. Have a nice, long, neutral spine here. Start pulsing it here. Test yourself. You want to be all the way back into the heels. Wiggle your toes. You want to scoop that belly in. And then the spine is nice and strong. So try not to round it. Open up. So all those muscles surrounding your spine, nice and engaged. Here we go. Last 5, 4, 3. We're going to fold over our legs in 2. In 1, fold over. Find your stretch. Beautiful. Sway side to side. Come back into the breath. So for the entirety of our sequence, our breath is going to be in through our nose, out through the mouth. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Stay in that forward fold. And if you don't touch the ground, no worries. You can always bend the knees. Always take what you need to make whatever movement possible. Maybe you hang on to opposite elbows. Just ragdoll here. Once again, just finding the stretch through the back of the legs. You're going to slowly roll it all the way back up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Keep your core engaged, belly button pulled into the spine. And then once you get to the top, roll the shoulders down and back. Same idea. This time your feet are hip width. You're going to reach your arms all the way up. You sip up through the belly button, ribs in towards each other. On the exhale, sit back down into that chair squat. Lift it all the way back up. Big inhale. Try to keep moving. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Yes. Reach it all the way back up. Big breath in. Give me 2 more. Exhale, sink it down. We've got one last one. Inhale, we stay low. Exhale, take your arms into your chest, open through your chest, soften your shoulders, soften the neck, tiny pulses down. So all that resistance, you should feel it down through the glutes, pull the belly in. Again, trying not to arch your spine. Nice neutral. So if you're in doubt, always play around. So you can curve your pelvis under. You can open up here and then have an arch and then find that neutral position. Last 3, we're going to fold over back down in 2. Last 1, fold it over. All right, we're going to walk it out to a plank pose. Make your way there. Now, plank pose is nice and strong. You want to lift your belly up and in. Now, your modification, send your knees down, but try not to lift your booty all the way up and back. So take a second. Big breath in. We're going to drop down into forearms. The elbows are nice and hugged in. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Rock yourself forward and back for 3. Last 2. Last 1. We've got hip dips right to left. Here we go. Drop it right and left. Knees down if you need that modification. More support. You've got 8, 7. You've got this. 6, 5. Last 4. So we've got a full body warm up here right now. You've got 3, 2. Excellent. Hold on the center. On 1. Pull the belly up and in nice and strong. Squeeze your glutes. You can rock it forward and back for 3. Try not to hold that breath. Last 2. And 1. Send the knees down into your child's pose. Beautiful. So toes together, knees apart. Sink the hips heavy on the heels. Extend the arms all the way out. All right. Exhale. Let's go ahead and grab that booty band. You're going to find a seated position at the top of the mat. And your feet are going to be hip width apart. Now, Pay attention here, your arms. Right now, I don't have any weights. However, if you want to add on weights, do it. Grab those. Take a second. Knees, ankles, and hips. Everything's aligned. So if your feet are kind of caved in or your knees are caved in, give me that nice alignment between ankle, knees, and hips. Big breath in. You reach your arms all the way up. On the exhale, tuck the tail under. Hold it halfway. Feel that belly catch. Yes. Take it all the way back up. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck under. Good. One more like this. Big breath in. You find length through the spine. Exhale, you hold it at the bottom. Now, let's get into those outer thighs. You're going to press your band away, knees away from each other to get back in for 8, 7. So your core right now is working. You're scooping the belly in. You're pressing your knees far away from each other, getting into that band. Whatever resistance you have, if you want more resistance, you get it higher up on the knees. Less resistance, bring it up to the thighs. We're here for 4 more. Last 3. Soften shoulders. You've got 2. Excellent. On 1, hold it here. Big breath in. Exhale, you roll it all the way down. Go ahead and extend the arms all the way up to the sky. Nice Pilates principle here. Nice little line. Big inhale. Smoothing out the shape. Exhale. Roll it up. Chin into your chest, eyes to your belly button. You take it all the way back up. Now, if you're still developing the strength to roll it up without momentum, I want you to grab behind your thighs. So tuck the tail under, grab behind your thighs, and then with control, you slide your feet back. Allow your back to come all the way. Inhale at the top. Exhale, same idea. First, peel head, neck, shoulders off the mat. You send your hands behind your thighs. Now you pull yourself up, 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 sliding your feet forward. Excellent. Take it all the way back up. Big inhale. Exhale, roll it down. If you need to grab onto the thighs, practice that. Remember, everything comes with practice. Big in. Exhale, peel. Hands behind if you need that. Chin to chest, eyes to your belly button. Take it all the way back up. Inhale. I'm going to take my next one without arms. All the way down with control. Roll it. Excellent. Big breath in. Bring it all the way back up. Working through. Now your exhale plays a huge role there. Really exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale to roll. We slow it down for 4, 3. Plug that in. You've got 2. Excellent. Knees over the hips on 1. Hands behind your head. Let's go ahead and get into a bicycle. Right knee, left elbow connects. Take it back in through the center. Inhale. Exhale. Press it over to the other side. Big breath in. I'm going to carry that band a little higher. I want more resistance. Inhale through the center. Exhale. Here we go. You've got 8. Now try not to think about elbow in towards the knee. Try to think about that shoulder. Carry it through. Last 5. You've got 4. And then try not to pull on the neck. Make all that effort with your core, not the back of the neck. You've got 3. We're going to hold it. Right elbow to left knee. 2. Try to hold it here on 1. Tiny pulses. You lift for 8, 7, 6. Drop the belly for 4, 3, 2. We switch it over to the other side on 1. Same idea. We pulse from the core, not the neck. 8. So notice if you're making this kind of movement through the neck, your neck doesn't move. All from the belly. Last 3. Should feel really sticky. You've got 2, 1. Back into the center. Amazing. Now, either take your hands behind your head or hands underneath your hips. You're going to send your toes down into the mat just halfway. Press out for 2. Take it all the way back up. I'm going to lift head, neck, shoulders off the mat. Sink that belly down. Lower. Press out. 2. Right back up. Coming back into those outer thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Now I've got a lot going on in the core, especially through the low core as I drop. If you feel some discomfort on the low back, I want you to not drop the legs as low. So maybe you go out a few inches and then press out. Take it right back up. Big inhale. Exhale. Here we go. Last 5 to the reach. Elbows are outside of your peripheral vision. You've got 4. Yes, you can to the lift. Last 3. Pull that belly down to the press. Good. You've got 2. Bring it down. All right, last one. You're gonna hold it at the bottom. Your point of resistance, let's press out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, amazing. You bring it all the way back up. Excellent work, you guys. All right, rock yourself forward. I'm gonna go ahead and flip over. Let's go ahead and knee down on the right forearm. Your leg is gonna come out to the outside edge of the mat. Lift up and away. So right now, elbow underneath your shoulder. You're gonna lift the leg all the way up and then take it right back down. You lift, you press, take it through. So it's in a little diagonal as opposed to right beside you. Out in a little diagonal, a lot more lower body than core here. Press out and back. Pull the belly up and in, away from the mat. Last 5. Neck is long, gaze is over that forearm. You've got 3. Holding it right back up to the top in 2, we take your pulses. 1 more, hold it at the top, flex that foot, you pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, excellent. In 3, we're gonna hold it at the top. In 2, hold it at the top, squeeze the heel into your butt and extend it all the way out. Still in that diagonal, pull it all the way in and then take it all the way out. Now notice that resistance that I'm adding onto the movement. I'm not just kicking the leg in and extending it out and in and out. There's a bit of resistance using the muscles, squeezing in and then pressing back out. Imagining there's a wall right against the foot. Take it in and then to the reach. Last 5. Press it out. You've got 4. You guys are doing awesome. Stay with me. Last 3. Yes, it's sticky. Yes, you can. Last 2. Hold it all the way out on 1. Good. You reach, you send it back down and press back up. Ooh, for 8, 7, last 6. Yes. Go for 5. We hold back up at the top. In 4, you've got this. 3, that opposite side is also working. So if you feel it, it's good. Last 1, hold it at the top. We pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Whew. Let it go. Amazing work. All right, sway side to side. We're still on that same side. So the left leg is was the one working beside me. Now I'm going to transfer it forward. We're going to stand up for a little bit. Tuck the toes under. You want to pull that belly up and in. Get that pelvis in place. Hands right in front of your chest. Hinge forward. Pull in just a little bit. Slide it back. Drop the knee. And press into that left heel. It's a pull, press, drop, and reach. Yes. Pull, press, drop to the reach. Now, take notice. I'm still on that hinging position. Spine is long. If you need to modify, you take your shoulders over the hips. You walk it forward just a little bit. Slide it back. Give me just typical lunge here. Yes? Slide it forward. Now, this is the modification. Reach it back, drop, and reach. If you want to feel more through that left leg, you hinge, you dig that heel down same way, reach, whoo, and reach it all the way back out. Here we go. 5 more together. To the press. Getting deep into those sensations, getting strong into those legs. Remember, your most powerful muscles are below the waistline. Reach it out, down to the reach. Really important to train those muscles. Take it all the way down. To press. I lost my count, but let's do 3 more here. Reach, down. To press. You got this. Last 2. My left leg is on fire. 1 more. And because we can, we hold it and we pulse. 8, shoulders come over the hips. You've got this. 7, yes, for 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, hands down, frame that foot. 1, meet me on a high plank. Don't let it go. Tap it out. Right, bring it in, and left. It's 8, 7, 6, stay with me, 5, 4, we finish this side, we go into the other side. Last one, drop the knees, stretch it out. Woo, good, you guys. Notice that heart rate just came up. Sip of water if you need it. I'm gonna go ahead, turn over to the other side. Now, take into account that left leg is already tired, which means coming into the other side, you're gonna have to send a little bit more breath, paint yourself in patience, drive through that focus, determination. Let's do this. Left forearm, bring it all the way out. Right leg is on the outside edge of that mat. Remember, you're drawing a diagonal, not straight behind you, slightly to the side, just slightly, so that you're still engaging your glutes more than you are the core out to the side. So pull the belly up and in. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale. You're going to take your right leg all the way up and then bring it down. So your breath is always strategically placed and connected to the movement. It's an inhale to rest or to lengthen. Exhale on that execution. Bring it down, inhale, exhale. Now, every time I'm on the forearm right here, I want to place as little weight as I can on that hand. So right now, I've got my right hand, right leg. The lift, bring it down. Left forearm is firm on the ground. I'm connecting further into my left obliques. Let's do 3 more here. We hold it at the top. Good. 2 more. We're going to go ahead into those pulses with a flex foot. Last one. You hold it, flex, pulse it. 8, 7, 6. We hold it at the top in 4. In 3. Abs are tight. Good. Squeeze that heel into the butt. And then take it all the way out. Big inhale, exhale. Take it all the way out. Again, finding that resistance. Beautiful. Reaching your leg all the way out long. So try not to keep it bent out and in halfway. Allow the leg to find that full stretch before you flex it in. Reach, extend, pull it in. 3 more. Yes. Again, remember sending oxygen down that left leg. Last one, we're going to lower, release, take it all the way back up, press. Take it down, and you reach for 5 to the lift. 4, we hold it right back up to the top. 3, last 2. Good. 1 more, hold it at the top and pulse. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Strong left leg. 3, 2, release on 1. You can tap out both sides here. I always feel both of my sides. More my supporting leg than my working leg usually. Unless I'm wearing ankle weights. That's more the working leg. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. Right foot brings it forward. That same leg that was working. Bring it all the way forward. Tuck the tail under. Hands on your chest. Find your balance. You're going to reach forward, hinge on the hips. Take a big inhale, exhale. Take it all the way back. You drop. And you press into the heel. Gorgeous. Pull it in. Send it back. And a lift here. There we go. Drop. And reach. Now, belly button. Pulling up and in. Ribs in towards each other. You can always, just like we did in the beginning, wiggle out the toes. Just make sure you're on that right heel. So that right heel digs into the mat. You'll take it all the way into your glutes. Take it down and lift. Remember, it was a drag. Press, drop, and lift. Pull, press. Good. Drop to the lift. Let's do 3 more together. Bring it in. Reach down and press. Last 2. Down to the reach. 1 more. We hold it low and we get into those pulses. Bring it down. Find your balance. Pulse it. Now, check it out. Hips under those shoulders. Open your chest. And then really digging down into that heel for 5, 4. Your hands are going to frame that right foot. Drop into a high plank. 2, 1. Let's go. Take it all the way back. Tap it out to the left for 8, 7, 6. Good. Finish it. 5. Yes, you can. 4, here we go. 3, 2, hold it here. Let's finish it out. Mountain climbers, right to left. In, it's 8, 7, for 6, last 5. You got this. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send the knees down. Oh, you made it, everybody. Sway side to side. Give yourself a moment here. Allow your heart rate to come all the way down. Find that breath. Big in through the nose, big out through your mouth. Beautiful work. Amazing job. So you're going to take that booty band out if you've got it. Go ahead and lay down on the mat. Take a big breath in. So your left leg is long. Finding this length through the back of the leg. You're going to pull the knee into your chest. Send it all the way back out. Now let's cross it over. The left hand is going to grab that band. Cross it over your midline. Right shoulder comes down into the mat. Beautiful work, you guys. Always relishing in the work that you put in. Take it right back through the center. Take it with your opposite hand. Open the hip. Excellent. Allow the inner thigh. Make sure that left hip doesn't come up or your shoulder. Go ahead and root it down. Inhale through the center. Switch legs. Other side. Take a second here. Relax around the hips. Ease into the stretch, hamstring stretch. Pull it in. Right back out. When you're ready, you're going to take it with your right hand. Let's cross it over the midline. Work your opposite shoulder down into the mat. Stay present in that breath. Stay present with yourself, making that connection. Your breath and your movement. Inhale, take it through the center. Exhale, open the legs, switching out your grip, finding rooting down through the right hip. Doesn't it feel so good? Every time you move your body for yourself, oh my God, take it all the way back into the center. That same leg is going to come into a figure 4. Left ankle is going to come right on top of the right knee. Open up through your chest. Now, if you want to get deeper into the stretch, press lightly. Press into that left knee. So this knee, you're going to press it back away from your chest while you pull both legs into your chest. Only if you want to get deeper. Big breath in. Listen to your body here. You know best. Back through the center. Switch sides. Right ankle on top of the right knee. Grab behind your thigh. Always be gentle on your stretches here. Always allowing a little extra time for the body to drop into the stretch. Ending with a supine butterfly. So take the soles of the feet together, wrap your hands around the ankles, big breath in. Exhale, drop the feet down, let it feel good. This is an excellent stretch for the low back, around the knees. Big inhale through the nose, definitely for the hips. Big exhale through your mouth. Let's take a big morning stretch. Reach your arms up overhead, point your toes. Pull the knees into your chest. Rock it forward and back. Amazing, you guys. Thank you so much for moving with me today. Catch me on the next one. Follow me on social media. I am at Marie_Colom, COLOM, and I'll see you on the next one.